Okay, somebody didn't get something important that Amara said, but I just did. Amara, sorry, Amara said something with conditionals, which is our topic today. You see? Did you notice that? ¿Se dieron cuenta de eso? Don't worry, Joss. I'm doing that for you guys. So yes, did you notice that? ¿Se dieron cuenta de eso? Que Amara, mientras estaba hablando, usó el condicional, hablando sobre este tema. Eso es lo que yo quiero, chicos. Que utilicen los elementos que les estoy dando. ¿Sí? 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 All right. Okay. Now, we're going to do the following. We're going to have a little game which talks about the first conditional. Then we go further to another one with the first conditional. Then we go further to an example of the, no, not second conditional, not yet. No, just this game and this game, all right? And then after that, we're going to make some exercises together, all right? So we can see how we are going to build the conditional, how does it work, etc., etc. Is it clear for you? Yeah. Awesome. All right. Okay, so listen up very carefully, all right? I'm going to pop up my... We're going to play this together. Yes, tell me.
¿Puede pasar el link
Tell me.
mejor del video? Porque se me está trabando un poco. Pero sí, ya sé que es mi internet.
All right, better. Okay, so, okay. I'm going to pass you then the link. Please go to the link, check it out, all right? And if you have doubts, please let me know, all right? I'm going to pass it here and here. Allow me. There you go. All right. Try to play it. All right. Try to be in the game. All right. So yeah, today is everybody having some trouble with internet, Karina? Because Karina, Carla, Daniela, Mariana, Adrian had some trouble too with the internet and else. So it's weird. All right. Yeah, but don't worry. I'm going to try to, well, I'm recording this, all right? So it won't be any trouble with it. Plus, we're going to work on it. So don't worry. Please put the video yourselves, every single one of you, and try to solve it. I mean, try to play it as it goes, all right? Try to follow it. And then we discuss, all right? Yes? Okay, thank you. Okay, guys. I know. It begins like. Yeah, I know. It's pretty weird. All right, how was it? As Jesusa. How was it?
Mm, I didn't know about replacing if with should.
With
So it was
should.
kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
that one was interesting.
So you are not. I mean, you are not sure about replacing it with should. Yes.
Mm, I was not.
Yeah, you was not. Why? How was the? Can you please write here in the chat? How was the exercise complete, please, so we can analyze it.
No, I mean I didn't know you could do it. But I don't
Yeah, but
because
what was the exercise exactly? I
I
mean, could
don't
you
know.
please write it or go back to
Um,
it so we can check it?
should
Please, please, please,
should
please, for me. Ah.
should I go? Um, I don't remember the example.
What minute was it?
Here is it.
Because I wanna allow me. A la miércoles, sí, cierto, suena horrible.
Should
Okay, allow me.
get. It's in the minute
5. All right, allow me.
5:50.
5:50. All right, allow me. There you go. Allow me, because here is the exercise. Is it that part? All
Yes.
right. So you are not sure about the word that they are using, the should, right?
I don't think I have.
You didn't know that function.
I didn't
Okay.
have heard an example.
Allow me just a second because I want to analyze it. Mm. Oh, the thing here is that they are using these beautiful words. Remember these? ¿Sí? ¿Se acuerdan de esos? Modal verbs? Yes? All right. The modal verbs are used in here too. That is why we can use should instead of if. But this is just used when we want to talk about something such a request or a pleasure to do something like a favor. Yes? Or in a more polite way. That is why. All right? So yeah, that's the
Yeah.
difference between. Yes, that's the difference. Don't worry, Luis. Don't worry. So yeah, that's the thing that we already know that while using these conditionals, we must use the clause if or when, right? But it is not, I mean, those two are not the only ones we can use. We also use modal verbs too. And I want you to know that, okay? What else do you think about the video?
My sound is broken again. What was it?
What else? Sorry. Oh
Go it.
man, I'm a mess. There you go.
Mm, I just agree with Amara. I didn't know about the function of the should with the if, but
That is a special clause
yeah.
that
I
we can
mean, it makes
use.
sense. I mean, it makes sense. And I didn't know that, but with example, it was like, oh, it's easy. Well, kind of.
Yeah, it's easy because it turns something not only to be a conditional, but also into be it as a polite way of requesting something. Yes. So yeah, we are not only using this clause, but also we have to use modal verbs in order to express some condition. All right. So that it's something new that you should bear in mind. That's why I put you this little fella, this little game. All right. Okay. Second of all, I want you to please check this following video, which is pretty similar to the previous one. All right. So I want you to do the same. Try to analyze it. Yes. Try to see the differences between the conditionals. And then after that, we are going to abort this fella, the second conditional. So we can do mixed conditional exercises. All right. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
Awesome. So here you have. I'm going to send you the other video. Please check it out. It's 5 minutes, 7 minutes, I guess. Okay, so check it out. When finishing, please call me. Oh, tell me, finished or something. Scream, do something, but do it. All right? Thank you. done, I guess. Sí, es una buena forma. Por eso me gusta poner este tipo de ejercicios, porque son buenos ¿para qué? Para analizar cómo pronuncian en British. Ok, so, ¿qué les pareció? How do you think the video was? Tell me. Guys.
I like all the examples because
All
they
right.
show like mistakes and where to find them.
Awesome. So were they more practical for you?
I mean, yes, because they were showing where to find a mistake and how to fix
Okay.
it in the sentence. So I think it's way more useful than the other one.
True.
Yeah,
Fact. Yep.
but the first video was funny, so it's like
I love those.
yeah.
I mean, those who mix funny with, with education. Well, that's the way I am.
yeah. Yeah.
Plus, so yes. So okay. So please, everybody, please be concentrated on the following because I'm going to explain it once. Here we have the second conditional, which is a different form of build conditional. The second conditional uses the past simple after the clause if or when. And then you use the clause would and the infinitive verb, what means that you use the verb without even conjugating it. All right? So basically, the form or the structure is the following. If clause, past simple, then would, and then infinitive. In this case, we can use were instead of was with I. Look at this rule. We can use were instead of was with I and he, she, it. So this is mostly done in formal writing. All right, just in formal writing. While speaking well, you can conjugate it differently. All right. So basically, it has two uses. First, we can use it to talk about things in the future that are probably not going to be true. So, untrue things. Maybe I'm imagining some dream, for example. So, here we have the examples. If I won the lottery, which is something that I haven't had done yet, I would buy a big house. So, this depends on this one, on this possibility. But both of them has not happened yet. ¿Vieron lo que acabo de decir? ¿Sí entendieron lo que acabo de decir?
It's like a possibility, but it's not sure.
Yes, an uncertain possibility.
Yeah.
Both of them depend on each other, but both of them has not happened yet. So
There
it is a
is-
probability, but it is more probably that it cannot happen, let's say. For example, if I met the Queen of England, I would say hello. Of course, this is a consequence from this cause, but both of them are not true because it is so, too far. It is a slight possibility to meet the Queen
Okay.
of England. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
She would travel all over the world if she were rich. So in this case, we haven't, she hasn't traveled yet, nor even being rich. But both of them depend on each other. Yes? We also can use the second conditional to talk about something in the present which is possible because it is not true. For example, if I had this number, I would call him. So in this case, that means that I am willing to have his number, but I don't. And in case I would, well, I would call him. Yes? So this is a different mixture about this conditional, all right, in which we both have simple past here, and then we have the would, and then the infinitive form. So it's basically the same form, we can say. But in this case, we are talking about present actions, let's say, that are not true, that depend on something to happen. For example, in here, if I were you, I wouldn't go out with that man. In this case, if you can see the expression, the whole expression is more guided as an opinion, as a suggestion, let's say. Yep. Different from here, in which we are explaining something that it won't happen at all. So talking about probability, this is not probably to happen, and this has a slightly probability to happen. All right. So yes.
I know. I was like saying yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So basically, now we are comparing the first conditional that we already know how to build it, right? Compared to to the second conditional one. We're going to see the differences. So this kind of condition sentence is different from the first conditional because this is a lot more unlikely to happen. All right. For example, second conditional, if I had enough money, I would buy a house with 20 bedrooms and a swimming pool. That means that you probably do it if you had the money, but since it is not real, well, you can keep on imagining it. Different from the first conditional, which is likely to happen. If I have enough money, I'll buy some new shoes. So that means that probably you will buy shoes when you have the money to do so, right? Yeah, is it clear?
Yeah, so the first conditional is
Mhm.
the more possible, and the
Yes.
second is more impossible.
Yes, it is. That's true. It's more fantastic, let's say, as we can see. And the zero, remember the zero conditional is fact. That means that it is for sure a reality to all of us. All right? So in here, we're going to do the following. We're going to do this exercise. Yes, I'm going to check it. We're going to do this exercise. Thank you. All right. This is a mixed one, and it is kind of a beginner's level, so we can practice and reestablish, let's say, the knowledge we already have. All right. So here we have. Please take your time. It's going to take not more than 10 minutes. When finishing, please check it. Put the check out, and we will watch it together. All right. We will check it together. Try to save your questions in order to ask me when we have finished. All right. And please let me know when you finish. Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. So Sorry, I was doing pee. All right. We're going to do this together.
Yep.
Just, can you help me out with the first one?
Yeah. Give me a sec. Um, 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 um. Uh, with the first one, I wasn't too sure about this one, but I put, if I were hungry, we will. If we are hungry, we will eat something.
If we are hungry, we will eat something. All right. Yeah, that's the correct one because otherwise it won't be. Well, what type of conditional is this?
It's first conditional.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Thanks.
And this is type of consequence and cost. That's why you use future.
Yeah.
Try to think always while building conditionals as exercises who are developed towards a function. All right. Because we already know the function of every single conditional. So let's try to figure out how this function may happen. All right.
All right.
This will help you to identify then what type of conditional is. But very good. Very good.
Okay.
Yes, it will help.
Mi amor, no te estoy diciendo.
Okay. Number 2.
Por fin me oigan.
Who will do this? Number 2. Sara, go. Sara Maria. Sarapundia. Is she working? Is she here? Is she even here? Oh, she's not here. Why so many people left? I mean, why?
I don't know, but internet service today is like crap.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell. It's awful. All right. So to make this brief and comfortable, I'm going to solve it with you, checking, all right, and telling you what the conditional type is so you can identify it better, all right? And then I'm going to leave you an exercise so you can do it, and that's it, all right? Allow me. Okay. Efra, yeah, go. Sorry, I thought you wrote something. Tell me, Luis.
If you were alone,
Again,
what will you do? Or
what
or
would
from
you or what will you do?
what you do?
This one
Uh,
or this one?
First,
The first one. What would you do if you were alone? Okay, what makes you think is would instead of will?
the verb to be is in past.
So what type of conditional is?
Is second.
It is the second one. Yes, it is. Very good. Awesome. Those things hasn't happened yet, both of them. Both of them are probably not to be real. So that's why. Yeah, very good. Very good, Luis. Number 3, who helps me? Oh, no, sorry. I was saying, yeah, I was going to solve it. So please take it into account. If they wouldn't have had an accident. So in this case, you have to see what's next. This type of tense is a past perfect. So basically, you have to use this. If they hadn't stopped, they wouldn't have had an accident. You see? Yes? Is it clear? He would walk more. Okay. He would walk more if he
Live?
lived or lives.
Lips.
It is better lives. Why? We're talking about here in past tense, and then the consequence must be in present tense. Yes, it's a second conditional type. So that's why. He wouldn't walk more if he lives in the country. Plus, it is not, no, sorry, it is not a second conditional, but a first one. Sorry, it's a first one. Yes, and one depends on the other one. Since he doesn't live nearby, he has to walk. That's why. All right. Number 5, if it rains in the evening, we will stay at home. So one depends on another. This one is a first conditional too. All right. Okay, now I wouldn't have bought the watch if, oh, sorry, in this case, if I had found a better one. This is a past tense, right? So this must be like this, all right? If my sister had time, she would travel more. Oh my God. Where is it? Oh, there you go. What will happen if the door are closed? What would happen in that case? In this case, this is
It's what will happen.
what will happen.
Yes.
This one, right? Yeah, I put would,
Yes.
right? Sorry, my bad. Okay, and number 9 would be, who helps me with this?
I wouldn't have fallen down.
If I hadn't climbed the tree, I wouldn't have fallen down. Okay.
No, yo digo que es la segunda.
Wouldn't.
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 Ajá.
This one. All right, let's check that out. Okay. Which ones are incorrect? Oh, here is one. What else? Oh, just one. Awesome. Very good. Very good, guys. So in here is, oh, it was lived. Yeah. Yeah, would. Past tense. Yes. Oh my God. That was my bad. Sorry. But very good. In general, you were good. Awesome. Questions about this? Nope. Yes? No? All right. I want you to do the following for, allow me. Just allow me. And this one is better. All right. I want you to complete this, all right, which is a pretty easy exercise. It's going to be this one. Allow me. I'm going to put you these exercises. So please try to solve them, all right? So, types of conditionals. Exercises. So please try to solve all of these. They're going to be the following. So basically this one is going to be the first, which is this exercise, right? Then we're going to do the following, which is mixed it. Look, this is a mixed one. All right. So in here we have this one. All right. And then after all, I'm going to do this one with you. I mean, you have to do this one. Look, in here you have to conjugate it. It's a good one. Remember, we have here 3 different types of conditionals. So please try to analyze them, analyze the function of it, so you can solve it. All right? And in the end, I'm going to do this one. Allow me. Yes, this one is very, very good. All right? I hope with this we can finally say that we already know how to use conditionals. All right? The date is going to be today at, oh, not today, it's tomorrow then. Yeah, because it's tomorrow. Yeah. So you have until today, 12 a.m. All right? Oh,
Okay.
conditionals is the topic, and that's it. All right? So you have for today to do this. This is your homework. All right? It's here. It's in here.
Okay.
Awesome. And with this, I can say we can finally close the topic about conditionals. Meanwhile, because we're going to see it towards the course. All right. If you need extra information in here, there are the explanations. I'm going to share those with you. Look, these are the explanations. Where are they? Conditionals. There you go. We have, remember, we've just seen 0, first and second conditional, meanwhile. All right? Then we are going to see the third one, but until you are in 5th. All right? So you can mix or confuse that much. So here you have the information, so you can go and review the rules. All right? And here in the tablon is the activity already settled, so you and assigned, so you can solve it. All right? Is it good? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Awesome. So now I am going to explain to the rest of the class. Please check your tablon section and solve the last activity. You have until today's 12 a.m. All right? That was pretty informal. And class dismissed, guys. Was it clear for you?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to work eventually on it. Don't worry. But meanwhile, I want you to observe the whole grammatical information, so you can have it more clear and be able to have it okay while we're going to work with it on it. Sorry. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So class dismissed. See you on Friday, I guess.
Tomorrow, no?
Oh no, it's tomorrow, Thursday. Yeah, right. I haven't already. I mean, I haven't learned yet our schedules. I'm so sorry. I apologize myself. All right. So take care, babies. Please send me your audios, because I don't have all of your audios yet.
Yeah, I will send you too.
You were saying just.
I will send you two today.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Please, the rest of you do that too. All right? You don't have a crown.
Yeah.
Please. Okay, and this